voice whatsoever. You have a group of guys similar to like the dudes who are doing this, really black musicians who are doing in the beginning of rock and roll, right? You have like Chuck Berry or whatever the fuck version of like looking at the beginning of that. And it's the same thing where you're coming to a point where there's this point where there's a catalytic moment
white
where
people
there's
fuck it up once they steal
No, it's not. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that like the reality is that there's a foundation for when something truly is genuinely like unique and new, and it's like in a sense, because really rap music comes from the lineage of like jazz and from blues music, which is about storytelling. It's all about the hardship of one's life. So this shit is not new, what any of these fucking people are doing, but it's just about the interpretation of that and how it becomes something new as a result of like technology, culture, media, right? But rap music as a form, your parents didn't listen to rap music in like the year they were born, right? I mean, the bottom line is like their childhood was not necessarily like proliferated with that genre of music. The difference is your entire life has, and all of these dudes who are coming out, they've just been like saturated in this like just culture of rap music is a thing. It's pop music. It's literally the fucking most popular form of music right now.
But you don't think that there's a difference between like, so if you're born in the 80s, like around the first round of rappers,
they have a reference for everything they're doing.
But who are they listening to?
They
in the
listening
80s,
to shit.
they're listening to jazz.
Child.
Okay, so they were listening to jazz in the 80s.
They're listening to funk, they're listening to soul. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's where they got their influence and their culture from.
Right.
Now, if you take someone my age, 22, I remember I grew up on 50 Cent, The Game, and I'm just gonna use 50 Cent, The Game.
Three generations deep into the rap.
No,
movement.
but I'm just listening to me. So all I know, obviously I know more, but people my age, like I remember 50 Cent in The Game. That's what I grew up on. So they grew up on soul, talking about like love songs, and what I thought was cool as a kid was guns and drugs.
Right.
Because I listened to 50 Cent, and that's what I thought was fucking dope.
Sure.
And 50 Cent, at that point in time, wasn't really living that shit, right? But all people...
But he was.
No, after he got famous, he's been...
That motherfucker got shot how many times for doing what he was doing?
That was way before he...
I know, but that doesn't mean that he
was
have
big
the reference.
Before he blew up.
Okay, that's besides the point.
It doesn't mean he doesn't have the reference for the life, though, either. That's the other side.
But either way, because... Okay, well, either way. So 50 grew up listening to Pac.
Okay.
Pac died. But either way, that's where he got influenced. But now all my generation knows is that. So we're going to take it a step further, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to get more violent. We're going to do more drugs. We're going to get more crazy. And that's the culture we live in.
But it's not.
That's why.
I think your
as,
culture is way less violent than ours were.
And I think
100%.
Come over to Baltimore, dog.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but hold up, Tupac. Those two guys.
This is like when people were dying because they were getting shot. Because they were getting shot. But this is like a whole other tangent
like
of a
Suge Knight actually was killing motherfuckers.
Yeah. I think what you're talking
Nobody
about.
right now is killing
and that's
anyone.
the people who influenced my generation.
Yeah, but I think.
But right now, no one's doing
music, no one's doing that.
In
I'm
music,
saying, in
they're on
reality,
spotlights, but
in youth culture, it's more deadly now than it's ever been. But
exactly.
I'm saying you're talking about musically.
We have more.
Musically,
We have more overdoses. We have more murders
but
in my
not
age
music.
range now than in
not
the 90s.
in music, bro. We're talking about the music.
But the
artists.
music is just a reflection of the current time. It's just
But
everything.
what I would say, so my point to this is that I'm not going to disagree with you, like in the sense that yes, this is the next evolution of it, absolutely. But all I'm trying to say is that there was like a foundation that actually every single one of these guys are working off of right now.
Yeah.
It's not actually the transition from jazz music to rap. It's like rap music into the transition of like psychedelic rock, right?
It
It's
is
like
gonna be a
it's
whole
like
new
it's
genre.
You would
That's
need,
what we're
you need
saying,
this,
is
like,
it's
this
time for
catalytic moment
something
that
new.
Something genuinely new actually appears that you can identify. But you won't know it necessarily.
You didn't think electronic music was
is.
that?
Yeah, no, electronic.
EDM is that.
It is that, but the thing is I don't feel like it's hit that point of just becoming so fucking overpowering that it's like, because I don't listen to EDM a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of these things where...
And I was DJing EDM.
No, and I'm not discrediting
No,
it,
I
just
am.
saying, like, when
I
it hits
am.
that,
I'm
like,
saying
level.
the EDM bubble got so big in 2011, 12, 13, to the point it was huge. In 2015, the bubble popped.
Right.
Nobody wanted to hear fucking EDM anymore. All the clubs went back to hip hop
Right.
because they couldn't deal with that electronic nonstop fucking noise. Even though hip hop a lot of the time was making
Incorporated.
electronically, but now they reverted back. So I thought the future was only gonna be EDM.
Right, right.
I thought instruments were gonna fucking die. But now, even being in the studio now,
Yeah.
the people I'm working with won't even fucking use soft synths anymore.
Yeah.
Now everything's going back to Mark 1s, analog Moogs,
Sure.
and everything analog because they're trying to even make it richer
Well, this is the
and
beginning
running
of it,
shit through a
yeah.
Ford track and trying to make it more vinyl. So I'm literally seeing a fucking cyclical revolution of too much electronic back to
Yeah, but for me, it's not so much about the sound selection. It's about like the intelligence of the music. And even EDM was super simple, and now hip hop's super simple. And I actually think it's ignorant. And I think that the rebellion or the new thing is going to be intelligent music. Back to
But you don't
intelligent
think that has
music.
to do with the drug culture in America right now?
Maybe it doesn't matter.
Well,
The
yes,
point is
it
that
doesn't mean
they're
it's
I think
not
people are
topical.
ready for intelligent music to come back.
Yeah, because my generation's fucking high.
But it's
Yeah.
topical. But
Yeah, I agree with
what I
Dude,
guess
when I'm